Hello everyone, we have some pretty big drama going on as of today when it comes to Ludwig, the beloved YouTuber, and as well Tyler1, the beloved, I guess, dad at this point, I don't know, the brother of E-Money. But nonetheless, we've now been seeing some big callouts because Ludwig was just doing a big tournament, like an expedition match, if you will, with him and Tyler1, and it was over at EVO. If you guys don't know what EVO is, it's a super massive, probably the biggest fighting game tournament in the entire planet. Very beloved, very hardcore scene. And of course, the fighting games community is a community I haven't really dabbled too much into. Especially for me, I'm all my years of me being a Twitch streamer, but like I've seen some crazy stuff for Melee, for Brawl, besides all the people who have interacted with people underage. But other than that, like the communities themselves are usually like actually very strong, filled with like a lot of very loyal people who have been in the scene for many years. And fighting games as a whole have their own special spot in a lot of people's hearts. Now, especially on Twitch, and I'm sure you guys would probably know if you guys know the story of Ludwig. If not, basically, like, he had a lot of, like, number one, he's still sponsored and has been a part of many tournaments, but he kind of got a lot of his roots over there, too, as well. So he's been one of those people out there who's always kind of been involved, investing, and as he's kind of blown on up, has kind of given some of his dues back to the community. Now, that's where a lot of people are kind of calling him on out, because as I mentioned, EVO was a tournament, and of course, it seems like it was a sponsored event, so Ludwig was paid, and he had some pretty controversial takes, basically somewhat insulting the fighting game sphere, saying the viewership doesn't matter, and although there is some truth to his statement, it seems like a lot of people online are not too happy with it. Let's go breaking them down and show you guys up the drama, because overall it was kind of a crazy experience, and this will most likely be a YouTube video in the future as well, because when you control Tyler1, you might as well. So subscribe if you guys are new. Would love to have you guys over here for some breakdowns on this gossip and tea. And as well for all my VTuber watchers, we actually made a pretty important video earlier on today. I'm going to have that link down below, discussing some kind of crazy, creepy people. So that's going to be linked down below. Same with the Twitter and Twitch. Would love if you guys subbed here or checked out all the socials. If not, no worries, just enjoy the video. So if you guys don't know, there has been a little bit of a history, if you will, between Ludwig and Tyler1. You know, there's just been some drama, if you will.
Bomb-headed, this stupid son of... I'm not flaming, I'm just saying, this absolute drone bot. Bro, if you can't play the role or the game, just tell us, dude. He was sitting behind green screen in the green room like, I can go support. I play a mean Thresh. We're like...
This is all him and Tyler1 just insulting Ludwig's League of Legends skills.
What rank are you exactly? Just curious. He was like, I'm level 18. What do you, huh?
Ironic.
You said
ironic cockiness.
You're level 18.
It's a classic.
Sucker isn't even level 30. How do you play? He would literally lose to bots.
So I saw that clip. I laughed my ass off. I played a game of League of Legends that night, and I wasn't paying attention. It asks you to pick what role you want to play, and it can be either like one role or a second role. But sometimes you don't get the main role you wanted. So I thought I was playing support, and then I was accidentally jungle, and I picked Thresh.
I don't have to show it all, but basically, there's just been a lot of drama, if you will, throughout the years, okay?
It's because that's the minimum. $100, and I was like, hey, you know what, man? Even after it was all said and done, it was still really fun playing with you. Hopefully we can play together sometime. This is what he said.
Love that 10K bit says, has a great time playing League with you. Hope we play again sometime. Go fuck yourself, you stupid bitch.
So as you can go and tell, there's a little bit of a history, if you will, between the two. I've always found it funny. I always found the banter hilarious. Now, as you guys may not have had a chance to see, there was this big drama. Let me give you guys like the big picture, okay? There's this one tweet and it's been going mad viral, dude. Mad viral over here. Where it comes to Ludwig, he was paid money to go to this EVO event and he did like a showdown. So like an expedition match between him and Tyler1. Okay, so like they're over there, they're trying to get some promotion for the event. They're trying to get some viewership on the event. You know, it's just normal sponsor stuff. It was quite literally sponsored by Visa, so they're probably getting paid a decent chunk because, number one, to fly out there, you're these big content creators, you can literally be at home streaming, making some good money. So typically, it's a pretty decent sponsored event. But, as well, you're kind of there in representing EVO. You're representing the fighting games community. And this clip has been going very viral on what Ludwig had to say on stage.
I mean, I like Street Fighter, but I also like viewers. It just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. I like Street Fighter, but I also like viewers. It just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry.
So as you guys got, it might be a little on the quiet, but he's basically saying, hey, I like Street Fighter, but I like viewers. And that's kind of insinuating that if you play and stream some fighting games, your viewership is probably going to go down. Now, it's true. Let's just be honest. I don't want to beat around the bush. I can't go and lie to everyone. There are certain games as a streamer, if you're not known for it, like you're a variety person. I've been a variety streamer for many years, although not as big as Ludwig. Let's go and say I want to play League of Legends. I'm going to have less viewership because people who really like League or really like Street Fighter or really like Melee or whatever games I might be doing, art. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm trying to do ASMR. There's always going to be subsections of people who don't like it. And there's going to be subsections of viewers that like general content more. Maybe think like cooking content. Everyone eats is very applicable towards everyone. Super easy. Or maybe it comes to like, say, like you play a game that's fun for the time, like a Mecha Chameleon. It's like fun slop. Everyone can get the idea. It's hide and seek. Most people play it. So you'll get more viewers doing stuff like that. So Ludwig fundamentally is not wrong. I will tell you this and vouch this as like a content creator. If I were to go and stream Street Fighter, I would probably have a lot less normal viewers than I usually would. Now I may get some people in this, like the fighting game community, because they're actually an awesome community. I've even streamed these games before. I've done sponsors. I actually did a sponsor for Street Fighter. Like the game itself, community is great. Like I've met some great people, and that may not hit everyone's niche. It's a very strong community, full of very loyal people who are very loyal to the scene, and that's actually something that people should be. It's respectable. It's awesome, and this is why people are being like, "Hey, dude, how come you don't play it more? Like you don't stream it more?" And like I said, that kind of got a lot of people a little bit heated. There's been a lot. So, you know, I like Street Fighter, but I also like the viewers is a sentence I never thought I'd hear on an Evo stage. But here we are. Don't know if I'm angry or disappointed. Probably both. And like people are calling out Ludwig. Now, do I think this is some crazy drama? No, not really, but it's entertaining drama nonetheless. I prefer entertaining drama than some crazy, you know, predators or something like that. So what happened here is I do have to, let me try to break it down my thoughts, because we'll show off some of the various opinions as we kind of go through it. This is a soft jab. I would agree, it's pretty soft. But it only hurts if you take it as a personal attack. Like if you're a big fighting game streamer or a lover, and you're like, well, they're insulting our game, yeah, you're going to be hurt. And it is a little bit tactless to do this on a sponsored event, but I think the guy has also done a lot of support for all these scenes. Like the guy has done his own sponsors. He's been a Melee purist for years. Like you got to respect him. Like he has at least tried. FGC might spend more time being big baby rage mode than trying to figure out how to fix the issue or just, you know, expand it out. Anyone taking this person needs to take some PTO. I don't think he said anything wrong. FGC has always been a rough space if you're trying to go off of only FGC content. And very few creators pulling huge numbers by just doing that. Maybe it's an uncomfortable reality check, but it wasn't that crazy to me, to be honest. You know, I think that's kind of true. I think that's actually very true. Like, yes, it's a hot take, maybe, but like certain games, you're not going to grow. There's a certain ceiling cap, if you will, when it comes to certain games. Maybe like Destiny right now is a good example. Destiny is going to have a very big cap on their game because they're not going to have many more updates. So you could still grow, you can still make content there in theory, but it's not going to be as big. Let's go say you play FPS games. Like there's definitely a huge ceiling there, but there will be people who would prefer just chatting, prefer more cozy content, prefer MMOs. It's just how the way of the world is. Fighting game is a strong community, but they're not always that big. And they say he plays fighting games on stream all the time. I don't know why this particularly hurts so much, Chris. He's been going to Melee local since before I even knew him, grinded Street Fighter, and this joke about numbers is a light jab and does have truth to it. Everyone loses viewers when they stream FGS, and I'd probably agree. Tell you the FGC can't handle banter. The whole community has been on him for a month, and how he won't take it seriously, and you can't handle a little job back. And, you know, on top of it, even people over here, like the same guy saying the only loser in that expedition match was the FGC, with even Ludwig himself respond to this. To clarify, that was just mostly banter to defend my hidden character, and I do play Street Fighter on stream basically every week. It's being like, hey, I've been involved in the community, I'm just making more memes. My job is making just stupid videos playing friend slot, or eating everything from Taco Bell, not grinding link redders while tilting. I think the expedition was good. I appreciate the reply, but I think the last comment was very disrespectful to everyone who holds the FGC dear to them and was completely unnecessary. People are like, can you blame him for being honest? There's levels of streaming. Tyler1 gets half the number of viewers he normally does when he streams Street Fighter. Ludwig just doesn't have a filter. He still loves the game, has invested years in the FGC. So a lot of people are making these comments and discussions on this all and being like, hey, dude, like, well, Ludwig, maybe you kind of messed up. Now, the intriguing thing is, if to spoil this is a quick spoiler alert over here, dude, it's crazy because Tyler1 actually lost to Ludwig. Like, there was actually some pretty good bans. Now, it was a little bit more one-sided than people thought. Like, Ludwig actually won 10-3. Like, here's Ludwig over on the right.
Oh, here we go. Can we play the zoning? Let me get that knuckle to dang right there.
Yeah, but see, every time Ludwig lets him get that success, then he does the OD gliders. Never mind.
Yeah, dude.
It's over.
That is it.
Ludwig takes it 10-3.
10-3.
Like, he won it.
Assault.
Meet
She gets
me
the full
right
clip.
here, brother. My man, he putting his jewelry back on. That's like, okay. To start things off, did we enjoy that first and 10?
You just see Ty love Tyler1, dude. He's just shaking his head. It's like, I don't even want to be here.
Them boys that put on a show.
So you guys can see he put in the work. Like, Ludwig actually literally won this event. Now, I do think there's a little bit of a convoluted issue into it all. I don't want to spoil a video. I'm sure he's making a video on it. But there's a bit of tomfoolery on the characters he was playing, some stream mishaps too as well. Now, like I said, like that's just more for his own video. I don't want to yoink into that too much. But, I mean, even apparently people are like, what an absolute waste of event time. I'm glad that idiot Tyler1 lost, but this still cuts into bracket time. We could have an exhibition with an actual FGC members. Basically saying like, hey, we kind of wish they would have had people who play the game more often, like in showcasing up their experiences. Now, I do think this is nice because it's bringing more attention to the scene, although some of this has been negative, yes, but like it's cool. I like this type of stuff. I don't mind it. Like it makes sense. Like Ludwig's a gamer, he's in the scene. Tyler1's a competitive boyo. It makes sense. Twitch chat was mad as and it's funny because they were saying for the last 2 months Lug was gonna get and he didn't take the game seriously. And apparently he was like practicing in private, which I respect. You know, you got to do it for the troll. It's a lot easier to play as someone you have the full info on versus no info. Just saying, it's still a fun watch though. Who told Tyler to pick a charge character, and how much money did they bet on him losing? That's my go. You know, as well. For anyone who didn't believe in Ludwig too as well. But nonetheless, people started kind of like calling us out. They're like, hey, we don't know if we really like this type of stuff. I don't know who Ludwig and Tyler1 are, but I found it somewhat enjoyable to understand half the stuff that Tyler1 said. Like, people actually support, you know, enjoyed this. They were actually cool with this. Like, here's just more of, I think, some more of the band as well.
I'm making a show! Hyping it up! Tyler, you had a high master ranking. You're a multiple high master guy. Is that correct? Yes. I started when I agreed to this challenge, Platinum 3. In an even battle, I would lose. So I've employed the art of war, buddy. I had...
This is on the stream,
I'm
so...
almost embarrassed to admit this. I had Slime play while I was streaming, and I pretended to convince you that I was practicing JP.
That was crazy.
I am so many levels ahead of you. The 10-0 has been prophesied since I agreed to it. You are watching a cutscene. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow, that's impressive. That's really impressive. Integrity, we love that.
I love them. Like I said, that's probably gonna be a YouTube video for sure. Like there is some drama, there is some tea involved. Now, as I mentioned though, there were a lot of people now quote tweeting this out. If I were just going to go and scroll through my bookmarks, people are upset at Ludwig. Like we're seeing a lot. Now, some people are just saying it's part of the memes, part of the fun, but a lot of people were saying, hey, you're at this event. Like if this was like on your stream, who cares? If this was a normal thing, who cares? But it was kind of representing the fighting game community, and they also were paid money to go there. So it almost kind of is like a big dog on the scene itself. When this dude enters someone's house, he's probably the type to be super disrespectful, I bet. It's not hard to respect the culture of fighting games. Please check yourself. Well, other people saying anyone who thinks Ludwig was being totally serious is not equipped to handle banter. If you also know, he himself has stated he can't stream SF6 because he gets so salty the viewing experience becomes miserable. That's like me when I stream League of Legends, I understand. His audience is not the FGC, so he doesn't stream the game. Like, there's a lot of people, a lot of various comments. My 2 cents is that everyone defending his statement with, is he wrong, would fail public PR training. There's a time and place for things. Saying this thing at the scene's biggest event of the year was just not it. And I kind of agree. Now, am I angry? No, but I'm not a part of the fighting game community. Do I care? Not that really, because I think he's just there to put on a show, and it is drawing more eyes to the overall event. Like, this is good. I mean, granted, it's good for the discourse. It's like kind of revitalizing up the scene a little bit. Yes, it is Ludwig kind of taking a little bit of a hit himself, but like, you know, it's just true. I'm just showing you guys all the bookmarks of this book because it's been going pretty viral. Don't watch him, really, but he's right. It's all because of how the majority of the FGC does content. There are many ways people who are good at telling stories and engaging people, and if he makes a video about this, it's gonna bang. And I think this guy's gonna make a video. I'll probably definitely watch it. Where Ludwig's gonna be like, I tricked the entire world, I tricked Tyler1, I won a tournament. Like, there's some pretty, like, if he makes an actual really good, well-made video on this one, that brings more people to the scene. And that's cool, like, that's a good thing. This is a YouTuber who might get millions of views on a video, especially if you have Tyler1 involved too as well, like the cross communities. That's all like the whole point of these expedition matches. Make it fun, make it goofy. And once again, it brings more attention towards the scene, which is good. Now, I do agree, as I keep saying, yeah, maybe doing this on a tournament, maybe not the best. When you get paid money for it, not the best, but it is true. Certain games you will get more viewers than not. But people are still upset, though. Bro gets paid to give us mid-gameplay to Evo and then has the audacity of saying this, beyond disrespectful to our scene. Go away if you like money. Now, like, once again, I think Ludwig's been very involved in the gaming sphere itself, especially the fighting scene. So I think he's not too much of a tourist. I would be. Like, I've done a few sponsors myself, but barely ever played, really. I would be a tourist. But I've seen this guy play this stuff. I even saw Tyler1. I don't know if I have the screenshot for it still. That guy apparently was grinding in the hotel room for this tournament. Like, you got to respect Tyler1. He committed. I'd rather have Ludwig say the FGC is bad for viewership and actually play than what we have now, which is 95% of our top players who just yap on stream and say they hate the game. And as you guys can see, look at this. Like, I respect Tyler1. This person only, like, small. I don't even know how I even saw this, but true. You know what? Respected Tyler1 despite the memes and Ludwig trying to embarrass him. He's been sticking to it. Like, I gotta be honest. Here is Tyler1. Like, he's quite literally streaming. He only had 3,000 viewers, which this is probably the perfect example. Granted, I mean, that's still a lot of good views and only 1 hour into the stream. Like, he's not falling off or nothing. But if you compare that, say, to like a league stream or more of a mainstream game, Tyler1 would probably have a whole lot more viewers. Like, he still, look, he was literally invested. He was literally streaming Street Fighter before the event in his hotel room. This, you have to respect someone like this. This is, like, this guy's crazy in all the best ways. You know? Like, this is generally impressive. But once again, you can look at his actual live viewership. It's only at 3.6K. Yeah, only. Like, that's not, still insane. Now, once again, there is a lot of people talking. Slime vs. Tyler1 100K SPF money match. Who wins the 10? And apparently Ludwig did win 10-3. And this guy's even like, hey, dude, can you just please boot up the game? Did you actually play the game? And I think he was practicing in private. Like, I got some respect for them both. Tyler1 put in actual effort, grind hours. Ludwig did some schemes. Like, this is what you'd want an expedition match. This is a lot of attention on this stuff. And also even people here like this Brian F guy, who is apparently a Street Fighter guy, which I know he's getting involved. He's like, yeah, I own up to it. Ludwig was actually booting up the game. I don't think folks are understanding what the problem is here. Nobody should be mad at what Ludwig said. It's true that the viewership usually drops. That's true. I think everyone would agree. And I do also agree the problem is that he said it out loud on stage at an event celebrating the fighting games that he was paid to be at. So imagine you're like this hardworking guy who your main game, your main job even, like you're a pro player for Street Fighter, or anything else at Evo. And then someone's like, yeah, I just got paid probably a substantial amount of money to get Ludwig and Tyler1 out there. Like, probably a decent chunk. Especially if Visa's sponsoring this out. I don't know the numbers. Sometimes people will do it for cheaper, but I think a Tyler1, dude, I don't, like, I'm just insinuating. It's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing, but I'm sure they got paid a decent chunk to be there. Also probably, like, accommodations paid for, and they're also at the event. Like, Ludwig likes fighting games. Like, this is basically him getting a free trip here. Like, that's actually probably really cool. I would say yes without a doubt. I'd probably say yes just for, like, getting all my ticket and flights paid for. Sure, why not? Like, my hotel and stuff. But yeah, it is kind of rough because you have people who are maybe not making as much money as him. Like, Ludwig's multi-millionaire at this point, easy. Same with Tyler1. So, like, you have someone who's on the grind or on the brackets, and you're seeing this Ludwig guy being like, yeah, I don't really like playing this game. I don't get that many views. Or yeah, the scene's kind of dying. Like, you would definitely rub them off the wrong way. Now, for normie people like us, we probably don't care. I don't really care. But I can see why someone who's like life and soul, they dedicate so much to Street Fighter, where they're like, yeah, this is like, this guy's an ego, this guy's gross. Bit of a lukewarm take, but saying this is an event that you're invited to, or given literal time above other games, like basically, like they're the driver here. Like they're showing this expedition match and getting paid over people who are maybe playing for free, had to pay to enter, trying to win the tournament. You know, like it's just like this, like the triple whammy. Now, like I said, is this the biggest deal? No. Like all my subscribers, you guys know sometimes we just discuss the tea. It's not the biggest deal. But people are calling out Ludwig, as we've shown. You cannot like a game, but don't the house that you're staying at. I've been wondering for months why he's even doing this when he's seemingly not very interested. FGC money can't be that good. Realest thing Lug has ever said, though, low-key, no one ever watches Street Fighter. You know, on top of this. And other people making all these comments and memes, you know, you guys can see them over here in the actual match itself. I'll just show you guys one out.
Time out. Oh, hold on,
man.
Gotta figure something out.
Guile's hardest counter, not showing his pick until today. Scrub!
That's me.
I'm making a show! Hyping it up!
Tyler, you had a high master ranking. You're a multiple high master.
Like, you guys can see, it's just all the drama, all the tea, dude. I love it. Don't take it as an insult, and know you don't want this jelly spine to invest in the FGC with these goons. Believe me, you don't want to have big non-FGC influencers infecting the FGC. These parasites will destroy the core appeal of fighting games by getting opportunities of marketing. This person's trying to be like, hey, if you let this person make it too normalized, it's going to become normie AF. I appreciate Ludwig's candor, honestly, and some people are hating Ludwig, some people are respecting Ludwig. Find the whole cross-promo expedition thing a bit desperate and sad, though, not to yuck everyone's yum. This is the first person who's kind of judging the actual event for what they did. Generally disappointed they didn't show them with the Chipotle at the end, though, would have made it all worthwhile. And the issue is, as you guys can see, the issue is...
You know, he can beat me. He just got to learn it. The issue is he has no meaty, he's got no oki. I don't think he knows what a combo is outside of the auto combos.
These are the clips you love.
Round,
combo!
That last
you ain't Falco,
round,
dude.
Bro,
you ain't Falco.
If you just do the oki for the DI, you win.
Hey, there's a reason you stayed anonymous and pick his biggest counter.
Yo, they talking crazy. Let's get back to him.
And even Ludwig's over here dropping the 10-3, I'll take it. Like, dude, these guys have some good impressions. 400k views on top of this. Not even trolling Ludwig first title is the only thing I'm looking forward to. Mid-level SF6 with the storyline is way better than high levels for me. I have to agree. No offense to like the street fighting fans out there. I'm invested in this. Like, I'm making a literal video on this because like the back and forth between Ludwig and Tyler1 and the gossip and the drama and maybe even future YouTube video, I'm entertained. Like, this is bringing more eyes into the FF scene. You sometimes need to have a villain to make things interesting, and it just seems like Ludwig's trying to take him this opportunity to do in the first place. Can I believe Tyler1 got manhandled by Ludwig for this? Can we please not be so soft? Or at least if you're gonna be, don't try to speak for everyone. It was a funny jab with some accuracy behind it. The old FGC would have shrugged it off by calling him a soulless sellout whore. None of that's so disrespectful, sad face BS. You know, on top of this. Wait, so the reason he said what he said was because someone directly asked him to. The clip made it look unprompted, which in my opinion still wouldn't have even been that bad. So y'all are just angry for him just being honest, you know, from people being like, hey, I'll give you play the game a little bit more. And of course, as you guys can see, yeah, so pull up to the biggest FGC tournament to shell out rivals that prob got half the DQs. Do an exhibition match playing the most popular FG against someone who's been learning and grinding the game on stream with mad numbers, and then say some like this. Ludwig is a whole ass. So as you guys can see, there's just been a lot of drama all towards. I think I mostly showed up all the sides. We'll maybe wind down on this one because this person, this IO person, whoever you are, this person made a book, bro. So let's go read it. Why not? You gotta do what you gotta do. I mostly avoided conversions behind this tweet since Lady Night because I thought I didn't care. But after seeing a bunch of old heads in the FGC and peers explain their reason why this is bad, this is high key nothing burger. I kind of agree. Ludwig isn't wrong, even if he's just joking. Every creator like that isn't like 5 to 7 people in the FGC shouldn't be arguing against this. Ludwig wouldn't be able to say that if the same group of people bashing him showed out of the content scene as a whole. I've said it before in person. The FGC is damn near unmatched. Only thing that beats it from my own experience is PKM. I'm not sure what that is. But content-wise, we've only barely started moving the needle after nearly 2 decades. And the needle is moving backwards as well. Basically saying like the fighting games, they have a draw, yes, and they have their niche, but it's nothing crazy. But this is like new eyes. Like, this is me. I never would have saw this without these clips. This is awesome. I understand him saying that the major is lame. I agree. That's honestly the best place to say it. Everyone is there to pay attention on that weekend. Devs and creators alike should be way more receptive to creative change instead of pretending the FGC is perfect and will thrive on its own. We've made more progress this year than we had in the last 3 to 4 years. This scene had actual sponsors now, like the big name sponsor too as well, with way more opportunity than before. Too many ideas for content, FG events, and crossover between communities that would significantly push the community forward for us to be arguing about Ludwig saying what we all know is true. But for some of us, just didn't like that he said it at EVO. Now, it is still bad to go and do it at a sponsored event, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. If anything, I would love to see more people making cool Street Fighter content out there. I think the sky is the limit. There's so much cool stuff that they can easily go add on in, and it's kind of cool. I mean, even after like all this all ended, we even saw Tyler1 still going out there and still doing more fighting games. Like, you have to respect it. This is bringing more extra eyes on the scene. It's really, really cool. So I'd love to hear your thoughts if you guys think Ludwig's in the right, wrong, is a nothing burger, or you guys just enjoyed the tea. Subscribe if you guys are new. We have our own Twitter and Twitch down below, and I do appreciate you guys all very much for watching in the first place. If you guys do have the spare time, go check out our gossip video from earlier on today, because it's not really gossip. It's more so trying to protect out some of the girlies out there in the VTubing scene. So I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Talk to you guys all soon.